All right, guys, welcome to today's video on stomach vacuums. I'm very excited to talk about this very controversial exercise, being the core specialist and enthusiast that I am. So the big problem I see with stomach vacuums is people are doing them and using them incorrectly. So you're missing all the benefits that the exercise can serve. So I thought I would take some time out, have a little teaching moment with you guys on how to do them correctly. I know, my jokes are so good. So the two things that you need to be able to do before you attempt stomach vacuums, one of them is proper restorative or diaphragmatic breathing. So you need to be able to have the right sequencing, using your ribs, using your breath correctly. And two, you need to be able to activate your internal deep transverse abdominis muscle. It is not your six-pack muscle. It is your deep core. It's pretty much the Spanx of your core. Holds everything in nice and tight. And your internal and external obliques help a little bit with it too because they're all attached. So if you cannot do those two things or you have no idea what I'm talking about, please refer back to my previous videos where I go over breathing and I go over core activation so you can be caught up to speed. Because if you can't do those two things, then you can't do this exercise correctly. And then again, you're missing out on all the benefits of it. So who does this exercise benefit? So bodybuilders are a huge population that can benefit from core and stomach vacuums because of the nice shape that it can give to their physique when they are posing on a stage. So this is a great exercise for them. It's really going to bring out your best physique as you're trying to get that nice hourglass, X-frame, whatever you want to call it. It really helps to cinch the waist in nice and tight. And it's good strengthening too, because I know all you bodybuilders out there be slacking on your core work. Me included, calling myself out. So the other person this can benefit is just your standard core strength enthusiast like myself. When you have really, really good activation of the core, this can just be that next level advanced to really bring on those deep core activation muscles and strengthen in just a different capacity that you can't get from so many planks and so many lower leg raising and lower abdominal exercises. So it's just kind of completes that picture of that higher level activation. I really just like how it pulls on my deep core abdominals in just a way that I can't really target with some of the other exercises. Of course, lower abdominal strengthening is huge for me. That's my weakest area, but this is a really, really nice way to really challenge the mind-muscle connection of my core and strengthen that. Keeping my back healthier, keeping my core healthier, and then also with pelvic floor issues. So anyone who is in the later stages of postpartum, this is a great exercise for you too, because the vacuum can help assist with the intra-abdominal pressure, lifting things off the pelvic floor for some of the issues that you can be having there after childbirth. So like I said, it can really apply to everyone. But like, again, the thing I'm seeing is we're all doing them incorrect. So let's talk about how to do them correctly. So again, it starts with the proper breathing, engaging the rib cage to fill the lungs, fully exhaling to push all of the air out of the body, and then it is a deep core activation as you seal off your air and basically hold your breath. So that's the problem that I see is a lot of people will just kind of post pictures of like, hey, check out my vacuum, and everyone just tries to do it by going straight to sucking in. So you just miss the other two steps that I told you about. So you're not going to get the whole benefit of the exercise. And you're also putting yourself at risk to create a movement pattern that can cause pain and muscle dysfunction, which is not good. This should be a strengthening exercise for you. So again, I'm going to go through the steps of how to actually do the exercise, what I just said. The thing is, I can't talk while I'm doing it because you are actually holding your breath at the end. So I'm going to show you, I'm going to explain, I'm going to show you again. My favorite position to teach this exercise is in the hands and knees position, because having something to kind of use your hands for support is really, really nice. I am not able to do this exercise just fully standing up. I'm just not there yet. So that's the variation that I use. And then there's another one that I'll show you. Let's get started. So hands and knees, again, you want to make sure you're in proper posture, shoulders and hips aligned. Okay, so you're not up here, you're not hanging down here, neutral. My eyes are going to look down and forward at just a space about a foot above from where my hands are. So I have a nice neutral neck position. You're going to fully inhale. And again, I'm filling up through my rib cage. So when I inhale, that's what's happening. Okay, you're not breathing in and out through your belly, which again, I teach in my restorative breathing video. So after you fully inhale, you're going to fully exhale, and then you're going to create the vacuum by drawing in the lower abdominals. Here we go. And then when you go to release the vacuum, you want to go nice and slow. So that's the other thing that you want to be mindful of, is don't just let everything go out. And when you release it, you're going to create an inhale again. So I'll show you again. I'm going to inhale, exhale, draw on lower abdominals. Those are challenging. So I typically hold anywhere from 5 to 10 seconds, just kind of seeing how my core is feeling, and if I can keep that proper form of pulling in. Like I said, you feel a huge activation and tightness in your deep abdominal muscles. So if you're not getting kind of that tightness through there and you're holding your breath, you know you're not doing it correctly if you're just sucking in, which is again what I see with most people, is they're just here and they're like, they never did the inhale, exhale, and then draw in. So again, not getting the benefit from the exercise, setting yourself up for piss poor movement patterns and likely causing back pain somewhere. So that's the stomach vacuum. I also like a variation of hinged forward. So when you're there, you would be standing and just slightly hinging forward, and you can again activate from here. You have that nice just support with your arms. So yeah, that is the vacuum. So again, the benefits from this exercise are really drawing in and activating that mind-muscle connection with your deep abdominal muscles, which support your spine, prevent back pain, strengthen the core to just add to your development of muscles in other areas. Posture, when you can really learn to activate these muscles and breathe properly, you're gonna have better posture, you're gonna have less pain, you're gonna have better workouts, you're gonna prevent injuries in your shoulders, your hips, and your back. So really keep that in mind with these exercises. It's not just aesthetics. So thanks so much for tuning into the video. I'm really excited to be adding in this whole programming with stomach vacuums into my core strength and recovery program. If you need some help with the basics, or you're interested in more additional help with stomach vacuums, go check it out. I'll link it below, and feel free to drop any comments or questions you have. Thanks for tuning in.